JFK Airways. This
is flight 415 from San Francisco on KJFK. You may board after the show.
I'm going to take the menu here.
Are completely shared space. Any bottle of food, entire luggage, kindly only stow the larger of the two in the overhead. There's second ball and one underneath in front of you today. If you have closed jackets, we ask that you place those on top of the items placed in the overhead bin. Do not take up space. And then your whole flight today. One of the rest of you kind of details that are quick service restroom options have the direct car in front of you. We do ask that you keep the summer aisle clear, allow the customers still waiting to board to make it those seats more quickly and start on time departure today. Follow the bin after the load and fill, and your items are too large for your overhead bin. We'll have to check those due at the time.
So here we have our pre-departure beverage, which is a JetBlue signature cocktail with lemonade, some other things, vodka, not quite sure. Let's see if it's good. Okay, it's very, very vodka-y. But at least it's cool. At least they have a signature drink. Alright, so the first thing I noticed was this little storage bin under the video monitor, and it's quite a decent size. Just having that there is very efficient. Then we do have the touchscreen video monitor like this. Then if we look straight forward down here, we have a little shoe storage area, but unfortunately my shoes didn't fit in there. It is winter now though, so maybe in summer they would. And then of course, since we are in a suite, we have one seat that way, one seat this way, and then right down there is our foot area, and the legroom is pretty much unlimited for what I need right here. And then I'm obsessed with this. To my left, there's this huge storage area where you could fit a huge just bag or laptop, anything during the flight. And right up here are also two power ports. with USB being given to is just great. Then on the other side we have another power port. So there's a total of 3 power ports, and this is placed perfectly for the this little phone pocket, so you can charge your phone and keep it right there. Then here's the headphone outlet for the video monitor, I assume. A water bottle like this, which is great. It's a great storage area, and it's nice that they give you a water bottle. The light right there, which is adjustable. Then the seat controls, and this actually folds up. And here we have another little remote for the video monitor. Here's the button that controls the door, which we'll check out in a second. I'm so excited about the door. And also we have the tray table, which comes out of here like this, and then can just be folded. So it's super adjustable, good size, and quite sturdy. So the purser just came around asking if anyone wanted to get anything from the overhead lockers, and she literally picked it out for them and delivered it to them, and she closed my door, which is just so amazing. The level of privacy in this, let's see how the door, okay, so you can just pull it like this. Yeah, the level of privacy in this seat is insane. When you go down a little further, like I'm in relax mode now, the amount of privacy you have, I mean, it's great. I also just love the ambiance of the cabin. So over there, that's the self-serve bar. But then we have right here a little storage area. Or it's actually not so little. I could fit quite a lot in there, I think. That just can be closed easily like that. And another storage pocket right there. So having a closer look at the seat controls, we have a preset for takeoff landing, a preset for relax, and a preset for bed. And then you can individually adjust these different parameters of the seats. So the leg rest, the lumbar support, all that. The cushion firmness, the floor light, which is the light down here. So if I click it, there we go. On and off. And massage function, which I'm obsessed with. It's so cool when airline seats have massage functions, and it's great to just yeah, for your body on long flights. As I said before, the attention to detail in these seats is just so impressive. Look at this. Here we have a little coat hook, which would go right above the shoes, so it's almost like you have your own little hallway over here. And then right here are the in-flight magazines, etc. And that's about it for the seat for now, I think. Also, you saw that button. That is a do not disturb button for the crew. Another great little touch. JetBlue recently switched from having birch box in the case to having these popcorn ones. So this is just a little bag, basically. So let's see what we have. We have a lemon towelette, also quite minty if you ask me. Oh my god. A mint lip balm, a screen cleaner, impressive amount here for a domestic flight, better than a lot of international ones. So, another quite impressive aspect of all this. I'm so impressed by the speed of the service. Everything here is just like done. So one thing that puzzles me about JetBlue is that they seem like such a hip, sort of modern airline, but their entertainment system just looks so incredibly old. It's very unresponsive to touch. There's very limited choice, and the design is just quite bad if you ask me. But if that's the one downside there has to be, I'm actually quite fine with that. So let's have a look at the nourishment menu on board. So JetBlue likes branded things. Their menu is also branded. It's just, I'll zoom in so you get a better look. There we go. He's a good friend of mine, the guy that runs this, and he actually recently started a YouTube channel where he's vlogging. He's making some awesome videos in English and his mother tongue Dutch. So I really recommend you go check out his channel. I'll link it up here in the card, and also you can check it out in the description below. It's called Vladi Flyer, and he makes some great videos. So head over and have a look. Questions from you guys asking, how can I afford to fly so much? That's the biggest question, and that's what everyone wants to know. Everyone wants to fly as much as me. I even want to fly more and more. It's just the constant question of how do you get enough money, or how do you get enough airline points to be able to afford to do this? Now, as I've said before, I really prioritize my expenditures, so I spend almost all my income on flights. So one of the most essential things in all my spending is credit cards. In case you didn't already know, I actually guest blog on 1 Mile at a Time, which is all about how you can travel affordably and get luxury by just basically going about your normal habits and spending in the right way on credit cards, etc. And I've made a few posts, specifically one for teenagers and young people, how utilize points, etc. to travel as much as we want. And one of my favorite credit cards for helping my long-term credit score is having an increased sign-up bonus right now. So you get 15,000 points after spending just $100,000 in the first 3 months. I'm going to link that below in case you want to check it out and perhaps sign up. There's no annual fee, so it really is a no-brainer, and those 15,000 points get you well on the way to your first trip in business class or whatever you want to redeem it for. You can also, of course, check out the entire post I did on credit cards for young people and credit card strategy, which I'll also link around here. And if you live in Sweden, I'd like to refer you to my favorite Swedish credit card, which you can also find down below. Unfortunately, of course, if you live around the rest of the world, not in the US or Sweden, that's the only place where I can get credit cards. But otherwise, check out your local credit card providers and see what they have to offer. So here we have a little appetizer, some sort of chilled tortilla thing, which is vegetarian, and my peppermint tea. Here we have our brunch. This is the French toast. Here we have the salad, which looks amazing, and the yogurt with a little bread roll, 2 little salt and pepper shakers, and my tea. So this just looks really, really good. I don't know where to start. Maybe I'll start with sweet and then work my way into savory. Watching live TV, CNN on JetBlue. And here it's already time for dessert. So we have a fruit cup with fresh fruit that looks amazing, and some strawberry sorbet. I have to say though, I was not super impressed by the brunch. I thought the flavors were pretty average as far as that went. I'm gonna go check out the bar. Come with me. Okay. It looks a little weird, but it's for a review of the flight. Yeah. So it's good to know what you can snack on if you get hungry. Okay, I couldn't find the price of the purchased ones, but I think it's around $9 an hour for super high-speed Wi-Fi on board. The problems with these configurations is that there's hardly any room for the feet. I think it's much better in the double seats, but here at the single seats there's just very, very little room for the feet. Nap time. Just came around the cabin handing out these little pre-arrival gifts as we just started our descent. So let's see what's in here. It's just a little box with some biscuits. Not sure if it's melon or plain or lemon or whatever. Here's a little information sheet about the makers of these desserts. And a brownie. So not the healthiest pre-arrival snack, but still a lot of fun to get something like this. So it's time for some concluding thoughts on the JetBlue Mint experience, and I can honestly say the flight lived up to my expectations, which I think is just so great. The service really stood out, and of course this suite, like this amount of privacy I've never had in a business class product before. I've never actually flown in a cabin where I've had this much privacy at all, because I haven't been lucky enough. As far as the food went, I think that was the most disappointing aspect of the flight. It was quite average and not really as good as everyone raves about. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm still super satisfied between the amenity kit. I got some sleep, about an hour, little nap. The entertainment system could do some working on, but I don't know, I'm just overall very, very satisfied with this. And I can't wait to come back and keep going back and forth between coasts in my JetBlue Mint Suites. Really awesome product. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up in the area below. Leave a comment what you thought, and of course subscribe for much, much more like this. And until I see you all next time, fly safe.
That was pretty dark. So thank you so much. Right here. She's cool. I have a job.